It's the 23rd of November 2018, and after the past two really gloomy days, it's quite bright today, albeit not very warm. And this little video I just stuck on here is about what happened to the flower meadow after I planted it up. And it was a great shame that early in 2018 it was perishingly cold, the spring, right up until April. And then after that it was incredibly hot and dry, which not ideal conditions for a flower meadow. So I'll give it another go. I'll give it another go next year, and hopefully it'll be a little bit better. But it wasn't disappointing, given the conditions. But it was an awful lot of work for very little display. Well, this is one area of wildflower meadow, and there's next to nothing on it at all. The odd poppy, most of it's just weeds. It continues up there, so that wasn't a very successful batch of seeds at all. Although it has been very dry. Maybe if we get some rain we might see rather more, but for the moment nothing but weeds. And similarly with this was a different batch of seeds for a different company, and again nothing, just weeds and the occasional poppy, but that's about all. Very disappointing considering how much effort went into preparing this. This third area is more success, but still large numbers of weeds. I mean, if I was to pull all these weeds out, I'd have to trample all over everything, and there would be big spaces. Sow thistle seems to be the predominant weed, sow thistle and red dead nettle. You can see all the red dead nettle there, but it's certainly better than the other two plots by a million miles, because they've got nothing. But this is Midsummer's Day 2018. These lovely orange poppies. Who knows, maybe there's a lot more interesting things to come. Time will tell. Well, let's see what the coming weeks bring. Maybe there's some hidden gems in amongst them all. Well, this is the wildflower meadow. And as I said before, lots of sow thistles in here, but if you went to pull them out, you trample all over everything else. So you just have to put up with it. But there are some lovely flowers in here, and pollen beetles are having there are lots of bees. These red-tailed bumblebees about on these, I think they're cornflowers. Pollen beetles are having a field day. Same on this poppy. And they're collecting pollen. I don't know where they take it, but that's what they're doing. Maybe just eat it. It's a horsefly. Oh, it's a nice colour, different. Well, very few flowers have appeared on this particular patch. This little pink poppy. And this little sort of purplish toad flaxy looking flower. Blowing about in the wind. There's another one there which is a deeper colour. And this little delicate white flower. That's another nice poppy. Blue flower there with its very long stamens. They're normally very big, these flowers. These come in a great variety of colours, from this sort of palish blue right through to pink and deep purple. Pale purple one there. These are sort of deep pink and very many more florets on it. This one is two-tone. And this one is a lovely deep blue. Wonderful flower. And some of them are quite delicate, have a totally different structure to them, with bigger but fewer florets. Flowers. And this one is two-tone pink and white, with a red bumblebee. And that is a lovely delicate flower. It almost looks like a poppy. It doesn't have poppy leaves. How lovely. Beautiful. There's a nice deep purple Oh, this has appeared this morning. There's lovely little poppy heads, and the petals have fallen off. You can see by the grass here that everything is suffering from lack of rain. We haven't had any rain for weeks. And so it's probably not the best of years to grow wildflower meadow. But this particular patch has done quite well, all things considered. Whereas the other two strips have been an utter disaster. Maybe when we get some rain, there are seeds lying dormant. And suddenly in the later summer, we might just get a glorious display. But somehow I'm not very optimistic. You can see over there how all these red dead nettles are all dying off because of lack of moisture. I do like these orange poppies. They're a brilliant colour. Some are a bit more yellow, but this one is sort of almost a velvet texture to the petals. The wildflower meadow continues to throw up the occasional flower. This is a beautiful thing. Yeah, what might have been if it hadn't been for the drought, eh? This meadow, or this patch of land is too far away to reach with a hose pipe. You can see from here how many weeds there are in it. But obviously I need to wait until all these wildflowers have seeded. So I'll just wait till this is all dried off and just cut it off. But I'll give it another go next year. Hopefully it won't be as dry. And this is the other strip, which produced next to nothing. But now we've had a little rain. It shows what might have been. Yeah. Lovely delicate poppy and that little foxglove type plant. Sorry, that little snapdragon type plant in different colours. Little poppies, and it's just a great shame we had that drought. But you can see what might have been. I mean, some of these flowers are lovely. I mean, there's another one of these little toadflax type flowers, or snapdragon-y flowers. A funny thing. The wildflower meadow, the wildflower beds continue to throw up lovely flowers. It's just a great shame that we had that drought. We didn't see it at its best, but it's still, I don't know what these flowers are, but they're certainly not wild. look very nice. The rest of it is all ready for cutting back and rotivating for next year. Another one. Well, looking a bit raggy. And the wildflower bit continues to throw up brightly coloured flowers. This cornflower seemed to do quite well. There's a ladybird there. And here's a couple of poppies. That one there, something rather grand. That one there, that little small wild poppy. Little sheen on it in the colour, in the sunshine. A pinkish looking cornflower. And even now on the, this is the 22nd of October, how wonderful this patch of flowers would have been had it not been for the drought. And some of them are stunning, beautiful. Snapdragon-y flowers. It comes in many colours. There's a yellow version of it. Sort of yellow and sort of mauve version. They're very pretty flowers. But, I'm not sure they're wildflowers. Well, we'll have to have another go next year, see how we get on.